The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office says it faces requests for assistance like it has never seen before. Minneapolis, Brooklyn Park, and Brooklyn Center all have had to rely on Hennepin County due to an ongoing shortage of police officers. Hennepin County Sheriff Dave Hutchison is asking for 30 additional licensed deputies in next year's budget. The request comes amid sobering crime statistics in the county. Hennepin County is on pace to set an all-time record for murders. As of Thursday, the county has seen 114 homicides. That's more of all of last year. The county also reports roughly 23,000 shots fired cases. That's also an all-time high. According to Chief Deputy Tracy Martin, gang violence is rampant and contributes to the vast majority of gun violence within Hennepin County. Despite the challenges, Hennepin County has made inroads in hiring more diverse recruits. The Sheriff's Office is as diverse as it's ever been, with more than 20% of its staff now people of color. Sonia Goins takes a closer look at the hiring changes.
She was a lady. She was a female. That was empowering.
Deputy Zelia Hoke is one of many Hennepin County deputies of color serving the community.
You have to step in there and be a part of it.
She was inspired to put on the uniform after seeing another female deputy on duty.
I didn't see somebody that looked like me, and I felt like, okay, I'm going to fill that spot, you know? And then I'm going to encourage others to do the same.
She's been with the Sheriff's Office a little under 2 years and primarily works at the Adult Detention Center downtown. Hoke says Black law enforcement officials often get a bad rap for being a so-called sellout.
It bothers me that we're looked at that way because most of us care. We care a lot about the people that we service.
However, the deputy says the disparaging remarks don't discourage her. Instead, they make her want to work harder.
I do it because we're needed out here. You know, I just feel like if you want change, you can't just talk about it.
She helped with crowd control when racial tensions were high after a former white Brooklyn Center police officer fatally shot Dante Wright last April.
The young man, he got shot, and that's unfortunate. That's a tough pill to swallow. It was just important to go out there and do my job in the best light possible so that we could be looked at in the best light possible.
The dedicated deputy says it's important for other people of color to see law enforcement who look like them.
People need to be able to look up and see someone that just makes them a little more comfortable.
Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center have large Hmong and African populations. The Hennepin County Sheriff says it's important for the agency to be reflective of the community it serves.
People perceive a problem with community and people of color. So our goal is to mirror the community we serve. So if we have 15% African American people in Hennepin County, 15% of our deputies should be African American.
Sheriff Dave Hutchison credits the diverse staff with helping to recruit other minorities.
Pretty much the best recruiters, because they go to their friends or family and say, you know, misconceptions about law enforcement aren't necessarily always true.
The sheriff says it's important to promote and retain a diverse staff.
We have to meet the concerns of the community, and part of that is diversity.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
The most serious charge against the former Brooklyn Center officer who shot and killed Dante Wright will stand. A district court judge made the ruling this week, denying the defense's motion to drop the charge. Kim Potter was initially charged with second-degree manslaughter after the fatal shooting of Wright during a traffic stop last April. Attorney General Keith Ellison added a first-degree manslaughter charge in September. The more serious charge means the prosecution will have to prove to a jury that Potter acted recklessly in causing Wright's death. There's an update in a pair of vandalism cases this past week, causing thousands of dollars in damage at a Plymouth horseback riding club. The Silver Buckle Saddle Club tells CCX News that the kids involved have admitted to the crimes, and the parents of the kids tell the club that they plan to pay for the damages. A break in the case came when someone recognized a bike helmet left behind in the destruction. A Plymouth man accused of killing his mother, grandmother, and sister at a Maple Grove home has been ruled mentally incompetent to stand trial. The criminal complaint says David Eckers killed all three family members with a wrench after learning they wanted him to take medication and undergo treatment. The crime happened last year. Following his arrest, multiple doctors diagnosed Eckers with schizophrenia that they say was aggravated by years of energy drink consumption. According to doctors' findings in the judge's ruling, a history of increased caffeine use can exacerbate psychotic symptoms. North Hennepin Community College has been on a mission to tackle food insecurity on campus, and its hard work has paid off. This week, the campus celebrated a designation as a hunger-free campus by Lead MN. North Hennepin has a social worker and a food cupboard on site, as well as other initiatives to help remove barriers to education for students in need. Its food cupboard recently expanded to include healthier options.
If they're choosing between purchasing food, paying their rent, or paying a doctor bill, they're not going to choose healthy, more expensive food options. So by us having a fridge and a freezer, we're able to really provide healthy options so our students can have nutritious things.
Construction crews are already at work in Brooklyn Park, turning an empty plot of land into a new assisted living facility. A Nigerian family behind the project led the ceremonial groundbreaking on Friday morning of a new 26-unit facility called Unified Healthcare. The facility near 69th and Zane Avenues will offer 24-hour care. The family says they saw a need for care with an African touch.
This is a people-centered industry, and I have a 102-year-old grandma, and I would like someone like myself to be able to take care of someone like her. So why not do this for the community?
Construction should be finished up by the summer, and here's proof of the need for assisted living in our area. The 26 units are already spoken for.
I'm John Jacobson with sports. Champlin Park and Wayzata are both ranked in the top 10 in Class 4A volleyball. On Thursday night, each took their shot at advancing to the Section 5 championship. Top-seeded and top-ranked Wayzata taking on Spring Lake Park in the Section 5 semifinals. First set, Trojan sophomore Stella Swenson delivers an ace serve to give Wayzata a 10-4 lead. Swenson leads the team in aces this season. The Trojans close out the set with a good defensive play. Mel Goldstein gets the solo block on Greta Herzog as the Trojans win 25-10. Second set, and Ella Vogel passes to Swenson, who delivers the back set to Katie Revere for the cross-court shot and a kill. It's 11-7 Trojans. Later, off a Spring Lake Park serve, Avery Jesuits passes to Jaden Morrison. She sets the ball to Molly Soderlin for the set-winning point. Trojans take this one 25-11. And they jump out to a huge lead in the third set before the Panthers scored some late points. It's Sierra Moore with the kill as Wayzata improves to 30-0 on the season with the win, securing a spot in the section final. In the second semifinal in Section 5-4A, Maple Grove played the role of challenger when the Crimson faced the second-seeded Champlin Park Rebels. Jay Wilcox has the highlights.
Great student sections for Champlin Park and Maple Grove as they meet in the Section 5-4A volleyball semifinals. Champlin Park rolls in set one. Lily Reese with the kill in the middle as the Rebels win 25-13. After Champlin Park again dominates for much of set two, Maple Grove storms back. They go left side to freshman Marta Haugen for the kill, and the Crimson pull within 19-17. But Champlin Park hangs on to win the set. Allie Kopp sets to Claire Caswell for the kill as the Rebels pull out a 25-22 win to go up 2-0. Champlin Park seems to be on the way to a routine win in the third. Carly Gilk's hit can't be saved by the Crimson, and the Rebels take a 20-14 lead. But it turns into a classic. Audrey Waterman pushes it past the defense to tie the score at 28-28. Maple Grove has a couple of set point chances, but it's Champlin Park getting the last word as Caswell delivers the kill on match point. Champlin Park gets the sweep with a 32-30 win in the third. They face Wayzata for the section title next Wednesday. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Champlin Park and Wayzata play for the section title Wednesday at 7 o'clock at Osseo High School. The state cross-country meet is coming up on November 6th. Runners from the area took their best shots at qualifying for state at section meets this week. Jason Malillo has highlights from Section 6-3A.
Cloudy with intermittent rain at Gale Woods for the Section 6 3A cross-country championships. Armstrong's Noah Brecker continues his fantastic season. The junior won the Malacca Mega Meet and the Northwest Suburban Conference Meet and clocks a time of 15:21.15 to win the section title. Wayzata's Hamza Mohammed is 5th place for Wayzata, followed by Hopkins' Tony Provenzano. The Trojans get all 7 of their runners in the top 20 and win the team title. We spoke with section champion Brecker following the race.
It's all my goals just coming to one season, and I knew if I just put in the work, I could get it done. But this is probably the biggest one yet.
In the girls' dash, it's Hopkins' Sydney Drevlo taking gold. She also won Malacca this season. The freshman's winning time is 17:44.06. Wayzata's Tegan Anderson takes 2nd place, outkicking Hopkins' Daphne Grobstein. Elsa Bergman is 4th for the Royals, with Grace Weber 5th for Wayzata and Caitlin Asanai 6th for Armstrong. Wayzata wins the team title. Hopkins is 2nd as the Lady Royals qualify for state for the first time since 2002.
It's so fun. We've worked so hard and we've talked about it for so much, and we're so happy.
The cross-country state meet is Saturday, November 6th at St. Olaf College. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.